Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to Baby Got Scraps, a scrappy, inspirational YouTube and Instagram hop. The only hitch is we can only use one 12 by 12 paper. And I'm going to scrap this picture of my grandson. He sent it in a text when he was on his DC trip, and his text was Trump's house. And so I'm going to use that in my title, only I'm going to add a little bit to it. And I'm thinking he called it that because if you see that paper in the background that I'm using, it's from Paper House. It's a map and it says President's House. It don't say White House where it's at. It says President's House. And I will put that 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue right there in bigger letters so it won't be missed. And I made sure I put my picture over to the side, and everything I put on the page, I'm kind of putting around that one little spot so it is sure to show up. I was thinking I'd use that pink fresh sticker, the puffy one that I think it says ongoing story, and it is blue, and I am using blue in the layout, but it didn't seem to go. And I have some alphas back there underneath all that. And I was going to use the big ones on the page, and they're not going to go either. I'm going to end up using my die cuts. I am going to use the navy blue Happy Life stickers, though. I love those stickers. And I'm glad when I use blue on my layout and I could use them to go with my layout. But I'm doing Trump's house in them because they're small. And then I was going to use that large alpha that I had out earlier for the me. And since it is his album, I was putting it as he was saying it. All he put on the text, though, was Trump's house. And so it's going to be Trump's house and, in small letters like that, from the Happy Life. And then the me, and I'm using, it's Sizzix Tall and Thin for the me. So it stands up a lot bigger and looks a lot more important. Yeah, I said in a text that I thought he only sent me four while he's actually there. I keep remembering different ones. So he sent me more than that while he was there. And I can't find them because they're not with the big chunk that he sent me. Hardly, but I'd saved this one to my computer. So I had it. But yeah, there's one with him, the whole group at the think tank. I went through my phone 2 or 3 times trying to find that. And I guess I'm going to have to call him and have him send me that one again so I'll have it. They're like all standing on the steps, and there's quite the bunch. And that somebody took a picture of them all standing on the stairway. Now, after I put that 3D White House down there in the bottom right hand corner, it some of this stuff is really sticky. It's sticky. And it wouldn't come back up. And I was wishing my banner was longer. I had to cut some of it off to fit. And I don't have another one, of course. Anyway, I was thinking I didn't have no way to add on to it, especially after I did that other little banner. But I would have liked to made it just about half an inch longer since that house is there. But I'm going to have to live with that. They say measure twice, cut once. I should have measured how long that banner was because I would have figured out real quick it needed to be just a little longer. And if I wasn't using scraps, I would have cut some more out of the full sheet of paper, maybe not had it as wide or something, just so I could use it on the page because I do like it on the page. And, oh, there's the Pennsylvania Avenue. And since it's dark green and my bushes in front of the White House down there are a lot lighter green, I'm going to end up cutting a scrap of a dark green paper and go over the top of those bushes and make my own. But I was wishing for a geotag to go up there by the Pennsylvania Avenue. I even looked in my wood veneers because I thought, well, I think I have some in there. Apparently I used them all or I overlooked them one because I didn't find any in there. I do have a die, it's Maggie Holmes die that has a geotag, but it's huge. Yeah, it would cover the whole area. You wouldn't have been able to tell what was underneath there, so I used a star instead. But I like my bushes a lot better now that they're a darker green. And I'm looking on there, and I was wanting to use those copper colored letters, and instead I'm going to use my Martha Stewart punches because copper colored letters just did not look good there. I laid two down and changed my mind. But the Martha Stewart ones are about the same size, so they're going to work out. And I'm not even going to put them there. I'm going to move them up. I put all those letters underneath the Pennsylvania Avenue. And I had a half, well, I just finished another layout and still had everything out. And instead of putting it up, I added to it. So that bowl of stuff laying there, I added to it. So it's getting kind of on the full side. But like there was a couple of days I just did layouts all day long and didn't actually put everything away. So some of it I was still going to use again. But that picture wheel, it was only a half of one. So I'm using it in that corner. Well, not quite in the corner. It's still doing a triangle thing, but I wanted the corner of the map to still show. I liked what it said. You know, it has the legend, I guess, and how the map is scaled. But I wanted to use this paper for one of his things while he was out and about. And the other side has the Declaration of Independence on it. I thought, boy, I wish I had more than two of these sheets because there was like two or three things I could think of with both of the sides. And I even considered cutting this one in half and doing that striped paper all the way down and put it on like a white cardstock or something. But I talked myself out of it because I wanted to do a banner and then I totally mess up on the banner. Y'all just don't know how often I wish I had the snarky comments by Tim Holtz because I want to use them on different layouts and I wanted to use them on this one. So instead, I got keeping it real, life documented, here and now. They're not snarky because I don't have the snarky ones, but I thought, well, all of it's like something he would say. Keeping it real, he said several times. And then, well, he wouldn't have said life documented, but I put it on there anyway. I'm looking at everything now, trying to decide if there's something else I want to do. And the only thing I think I end up doing is putting some of the burgundy underneath the life documented in the middle of the page because it has a tiny bit of burgundy there, but not very much. And I just thought I'd add a little bit more to it. But I think that might be the last thing that I do with the page. So be sure to look down there below and see everybody that's doing the Baby Got Scraps and what they did with their scraps today. Not everybody will be doing it that's on the list, but there's a good chance they are because I've known several that have been doing it all month so far. And I've had a layout every day. And I think once or twice maybe I might have had two. But I want to thank y'all so much for watching. And if you leave a comment below, I'll get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. And there's a drawing, and I don't think it's over yet when this video goes up. So I think it's a Wednesday it's on. And it's a layout share. So check it out for a 1,500 subby drawing. But have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. And that's the last of my layout. Bye.